This video is dedicated to any gourmet doomsday preppers that might be watching. I want to shout out all of my favorite non-perishable foodstuffs that elevate your cooking game. First up, Blackstrap Molasses. First of all, Blackstrap is on my official list of all-time favorite words of all time. All time. I bought this gigantic container for 10 schmeckles in an effort to make homemade barbecue sauce. The true beauty of this stuff is in the ability to make brown sugar. I hate buying brown sugar because I only need like 2 tablespoons at a time for this one-off recipe, and by the time I need it again, the entire bag that I had to buy has gone stale. So, all you have to do is take white sugar and add a little bit of molasses to it, and you make your own brown sugar. That lets you control the lightness or the darkness of said brown sugar, and you never have to go to the store to buy brown sugar ever again. Never again! This is a brand of Masa Harina called Masteca. Store-bought corn tortillas are so mealy and dry. All you need to do to make your own fresh is take some Masa Harina, mix it with enough water in a bowl to make it into like a pasty clay, roll it up into little balls and press it, either using a tortilla press or something flat like a plate. These things cook up in literally 30 seconds flat, and you have the bonus of being able to cut it into triangles and then deep frying them to make your own tortilla chips. The benefit of this being you get to choose how thick or thin those tortilla chips are. This homemade Sriracha oil is great because every bottle of Sriracha eventually gets to that end of life point where there's all this hot sauce stuck to the edge of the bottle. That stuff is never coming out, so you might as well just pour in some neutral oil. I use canola, shake it up, and you've got this spicy oil that you can use however you want. Possible applications include popcorn, stir fries, soups. I have been meaning to make Alton Brown's homemade peanut butter with this stuff when I'm roasting the peanuts first. I'll let you know how it goes. Better Than Bouillon is a great product for people who need stock and broth a lot because that stuff that you buy in a box is mainly just water. They use the same concentrates, add water, put it in a box, and then sell it to you. Stop paying for water, dummy. I don't keep milk in my house that often, so powdered milk is really good for making pancakes or waffles or any other baked recipe that calls for fresh milk. Yeah, you could use almond milk or cashew milk or soy milk, but I don't trust that shit to have the same properties when it comes to baking. Plus, all that cashew and almond stuff that you got in your fridge is probably flavored like vanilla. Another reason why I love this stuff is because I use it to make the Chef Steps recipe for brown butter solids. Basically, when you make brown butter, the reason why it gets so dark and nutty is because the milk solids are browning and frying in that butter. So powdered milk is essentially just milk solids. If you fry this stuff in butter, you get a super concentrated version of brown butter that you can use in solid form, adding it to ice cream, stuff like that. Most recently, I made a sage flavored ice cream with those brown butter solids in it, a little bit of crunchy potato chips on top. Mwah! Mangiariano. Speaking of ice cream, if you've ever made it at home or made any other custard-based recipe at home like creme brulee, you know that it requires you to crack a lot of eggs, use the yolks, and then throw the whites away. This always feels like a huge waste for me, so I put down some cash for powdered egg yolks. There is no waste. They keep in the fridge for a really long time. I don't even know if you actually have to put these in the fridge. It doesn't say you have to, but I'm just trying to be safe. Plus, you can snort lines of it when you get really fucked up. Also, quick shout out one time to Sweetened condensed milk. I don't drink coffee that often, so when I do, I don't have creamer, but Sweetened condensed milk is great because it adds that sweetness and that creaminess all in one, and it never goes bad. So next time you're in the grocery store and you see 1 or 2 of these items, pick them up. Why not? They never go bad. Plus, if the apocalypse does come in your lifetime, you'll be keeping it top shelf, like me.